Paging Dr. RKA, paging Dr. RKA. They're ready for you in surgery.
Hey, Sue? Yeah, Dr. RKA. Yeah, you know what? I'm fine. My assistant's got this. Uh-huh. Yeah, you know what? I'm reading The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. Gotta outsource everything. Uh-huh. That's the best do it. Highly effective people. You know what I'm saying. Okay, thanks. Bye. Oh man, got another one. Jerry! Yeah, go ahead and wake up my intern. No, I'm sitting this one out. Yeah, gotta delegate everything. Work smarter, not harder, you know what I'm saying?
Miss K, lunch is over. Your class is back in session.
Oh, don't worry, Linda. I got it covered. I found this great gal on Fiverr. Her reviews say she's awesome with kids, so... Some things are just not meant to be outsourced. Hey, this is RKA, and this is another episode of Awkward Marketing. Because marketing your small business can be awkward, sometimes awful. I'll help you make it awesome. Popular business wisdom says delegate, delegate, delegate. Delegate anything and everything you can. Get it off your plate and focus yourself on a few key tasks. And this is generally sound advice. As entrepreneurs, we know it's wisest to focus the limited hours we have in the day on tasks only we can do, our true zone of genius. And that the things that we are weak in will never be our strengths. They'll only drain us, distract us, and keep us from reaching our greatness. But on the other side of this wisdom is the danger of delegating too much too soon. Because delegating and outsourcing just for the sake of it can also drain us, distract us, and keep us from reaching our greatness. And this is especially true when it comes to marketing. As marketing maven Marie Forleo says, you are the best person to sell and market what you do. And yet I see so many small business owners make the huge mistake of treating marketing like a low-level activity and delegating it to the lowest bidder. When you're an entrepreneur, marketing is just as important as the product or service you're selling. Just like the doctors shouldn't be outsourcing surgery or the firefighters shouldn't be outsourcing putting out fires, the entrepreneur shouldn't be outsourcing marketing. At least not at first. Without marketing, it doesn't matter how good you are at what you do. You won't ever have a chance to do it, either because people don't know about you or they haven't been moved to buy from you. And this is true even if marketing isn't your core strength, which goes against the popular wisdom that you should delegate anything that isn't in your zone of genius. Because here's my philosophy on delegating and outsourcing. Delegate only what you yourself have mastered and thus can teach someone else, or what you can afford to have someone else master for you. And in the case of marketing, I have yet to meet an entrepreneur with a budget big enough that they can bring someone else in to master their marketing messaging before they've even figured it out themselves. What I see instead are cash-strapped startups hiring the cheapest company on the block, hoping they know some sort of marketing secret language that will jettison them to the top of search results overnight, or press a button on Facebook that will just lead to thousands of sales. The entrepreneur then focuses their attention somewhere else, thinks, oh, my marketing team has it handled. Then they launch their product or service to crickets, and they have to start from zero all over again. You've heard that modern marketing is about relationships, but it's not just about developing a relationship with your audience. It's about developing a relationship with your business, understanding what sets you apart, why people buy from you, and figuring that out just simply can't be delegated on the cheap. It also requires experimentation, trial and error, and a hunger to keep going deeper. Delegating that is like delegating dating. Hey, go get to know my future spouse for me and let me know when you close the deal. This is one huge reason that even as a web designer, I recommend that brand new businesses build their own websites before hiring someone like me. The process of planning, building, and launching a website forces people to get to know and evaluate their business in a way that makes them better marketers. The same is true for things like content creation, social media, product development. You are the best person to do these things for your business, at least until you've mastered your voice and figured out what it is about you and your message that gets people excited. Through that process, you develop the kind of intimate understanding of your business's strengths, your unique value proposition that makes it possible for you to effectively delegate marketing it. Remember, delegate only what you yourself have mastered, or you can afford to pay someone to master for you. But trying to pay someone to master your marketing message before you figured it out yourself is a surefire way to throw a bunch of money down the drain and get little to no results. Marketing is the one thing that you want to work to master, even if it's not naturally in your zone of genius. And then when you figured out what it is about your business that excites people and moves people to action, you can start thinking about delegating marketing to someone else on your team. Up until that point, the results you'll get from delegating marketing too soon will be nothing short of awkward. Don't say I didn't warn you.